Six animals that were basically knocking on extinction's door, but made a comeback so wild it'll blow your mind. Number 1. The Bengal tiger. In 2006, only about 1,000 were left. Today, over 3,500. Still rare, but they're out here making a fierce return. Number 2. Sea otters. Back in 1930, you could have counted them on 2 hands. Only 50 were alive. Now, there's over 125,000. They went from functionally extinct to floating around like furry little bosses. Number 3. White rhinos. In 1940, just 100. Now, 18,000. Which is still not great, but at least they're no longer basically unicorns. Number 4. Bald eagles. In 1963, only 410 existed in the US. Today, over 316,000. They're everywhere. You might even have one judging you from a telephone pole right now. Number 5. The humpback whale. In the 60s, there were around 1,400. Now there's more than 135,000 just out there doing underwater acrobatics and taking over the oceans like they own the place. Every single one of these species was dangerously close to disappearing forever, and now they're thriving. Which just proves if we actually care enough to fix something, we can. This robot's realistic skin will blow your mind. This robot can literally smile at you with real human skin, and yeah, it's as creepy as it sounds. Scientists at Tokyo University just built a humanoid robot with a face made of living tissue. Not plastic, not silicone, actual lab-grown human skin. And when the robot moves its face, the skin stretches and shifts with it, so yes, it can smile. How does it work? Researchers created a special collagen gel mixed with human skin cells and stuck it onto the robot's metal skull using tiny perforations. Kind of like synthetic pores. That means it can now pull off expressions like frowning, raising eyebrows, or even that fake smile when your boss tells a bad joke. But here's where it gets wild. The researchers say this tech might let robots one day self-heal. Like, if they get scratched, they can just regrow the skin. Sure, it's meant to make robots more lifelike and might even help with future plastic surgery techniques, but let's be honest, robots with skin that can smile back at you, that's definitely some Black Mirror energy. Whether you think it's brilliant or terrifying, one thing's for sure, we just took one big step closer to robots that look a little too human. So this historic pub was illegally demolished by greedy developers, but the punishment they got was perfect. The Carlton Tavern in London wasn't just any ordinary pub. It stood for nearly 100 years and was the only building in the area to survive German bombings during World War II. It was literally days away from becoming a protected historic site. But before that could happen, developers secretly moved in. They told the manager to close the pub for an inventory check. And while she was gone, they bulldozed the entire building into rubble. They thought they were clever. After all, the usual punishment for illegal demolition was just a small fine. But this time, the public wasn't having it. The outrage was so intense that the local government stepped in with a punishment no one expected. They ordered the developers to rebuild the Carlton Tavern, brick by brick. At their own expense, the company tried to appeal, claiming it was too difficult, too costly, but the ruling stood. And after years of work, the Carlton Tavern was restored exactly as it had been before. In fact, it came back stronger, repaired, polished, and looking even better than the original. So the developers didn't just waste millions knocking it down. They ended up paying millions more to put it right back up again. And that's karma, served one pint at a time.